Hello, Steve Jensen. Thank you so much for inviting us into your studio. We are going to have the pleasure of learning more about your piece titled The Ice is Melting that has been on exhibit at Charquette Art Center that's titled Exploring the Edge. And Steve is going to tell us a little bit about his personal journey. He's going to talk to us about his form and his medium of glass with this particular piece. So without further ado, Steve, thank you so much for inviting us inside your studio that's over in Seattle, Washington. Appreciate you.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much, Jody. I'm thrilled and honored to be included in this exhibition. The story of the boat, my family is from Norway. My father was a fisherman. My grandfather was a fisherman. My other grandfather was a boat builder. Upon the death of both of my parents, I made a boat for their ashes, took it out to sea, and sunk it, something like a contemporary Viking funeral. I also made one for my best friend and my former partner of 24 years. So for me, the boat is meant to be the symbolic voyage or journey to the other side. These deaths were extremely tragic. My best friend died of AIDS. 2 years later, the same month, May, my father put a gun in his mouth and he shot himself. 2 years and 2 days after that, well, my mom, she just fell apart. And when I say she fell apart, I committed her 3 times to a mental institution. During this period, what I call the nightmare that came to our family, my former partner, his escape was alcohol. And it was alcoholism that killed him. So what I'm attempting to do is take something that was very tragic in my life and turn it into something beautiful. I don't want people to say death boat. I want them to look, let's turn this into something beautiful. Okay.
Cool. We're going to go over and see the piece now.
Perfect.
Perfect. There it is.
This piece was carved in wood. I molded it, and then I've cast it in glass. I started the glass because I wanted to make the boats more ethereal, more otherworldly, and like ice. Inside the boat is a bottle, and it says, "The ice is melting, our ship is sinking." I got the water, it's from Antarctica. I got the water when I was on a hike in Antarctica, and it was a very, very intense hike. We were taking a break, and it was right by a stream on the glacier. And I asked the guide from National Geographic, "Can I drink this water?" And he said, "Steve, it's the purest water on the planet." So I took down with my hands, I drank the water, and I had 2 big water bottles. I emptied it and filled it up, and there it is. At the time, I really didn't know what I was going to use it for, but I liked something in this I just love.
I do too. I do too. Yeah. Anything that has to do with the water just immediately makes me start paying attention a little more.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Well, do you have any other future projects coming up that you can let us know about?
Well, right now I'm working on a piece. I'm working on a piece that's made out of steel cables that I found on the beach. And I'm going to be working with a glass blower at the Shack Art Center to blow floats to put in it. And then I'm going to be including cast resin dead fish, like the skeletons. That'll be, it's going to be called The Catch of the Day. And I personally feel right now, had I have inherited my father or my grandfather's fishing boat, that it's easier to make a living as an artist than a fisherman, which to me seems like a sad reflection on the state of our environment.
Well, I think you have said that so well, and I totally agree with you. Thank you so much for inviting us into your studio. I really appreciate everything, and I'm excited to help amplify your voice because your voice is important.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you.